Hello and welcome or welcome back to the stream. My uterus is currently trying to murder me and I am in pain. God forbid a girl could get some fucking codeine or some tramadol or something for her fucking tumors of endometrial tissue growing around her body. Fuck you, Victorian government, for taking away over the counter codeine. You guys are fucking heroes. Meanwhile, I have been dying all day. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have a whinge about it. I'm going to have a whinge about it because it's not fair. Apparently, 1 in 7 women of childbearing age in Australia now have endometriosis, a very painful condition where your endometrial lining grows outside of your uterus in places it should not be. In places it should not be and causes horrific pain. Imagine just having lumps of fucking crap growing around your body. How would you feel, boys? How would you feel? You would feel awful. That's how you would feel. Wake up at 4 a.m. this morning in horrific pain. It's been like that all day. And all I can take for it is autism giving paracetamol. And now I have level 50 autism. How do you think I feel? I feel very fucking autistic. That's how I feel. I feel very autistic. And it's not fair. And I blame Dan Andrews. What do they call him? Dictator Dan. Dictator Dan, it's all your fault for taking away my codeine, you fucking dick. Now I have to work out how to grow my own opium poppies inside a suburban flat. We'll work it out, guys. We'll work it out. I'll have a little Afghani growing tent inside my house of opium poppies. This is what this has come to in this world. It's not fair. Okay. All right. Oh, it actually hurts so bad. I'm gonna power through. We can do it. We can do it. Mini crossword. Oh no, that's not what we do. We do this one first. Put it on the screen because I remembered. The YouTube is zoomed way out. Oh, because it's for the shorts. It's supposed to be playing in the shorts. I don't know. I've been trying to work it out. I've been trying to work out how to get it because people scroll through the shorts and a lot of them that's how they watch live content is through the shorts. So I had to orientate it to be able to play on the shorts, but I don't. Yeah. I don't know. It's yeah. So I don't know. There should only be one you and yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm trying. It's hard. But yeah, I can't really look at it right now. I'll have to look at it again. I don't know how. I've spent like 20 hours on it so far. It's really confusing. All right. The letters are I should probably put in the Discord that I'm streaming. The letters are C, L, G, R, I, H. And we have to use the letter O. Laura. Chiropractor. I don't know, I got nothing. Choir. How do you spell choir? My brain is actually dead today. Hello. How do you spell choir? Am I seriously that dumb? Wait. Oh. Yeah, I did put an H in it, but I put an H in the wrong place. I mixed the O and the H around. Nope. There we go. I did it. I knew it. I got all the letters right. I just didn't put them in the right order. Although I guess that's technically what dyslexia is. So, you know, we will do our best. Clog, you've got the shorts on your phone. It looks okay. Oh, that's good. Too bad I'm out of it today. I'm very, very tired. How am I going? I have horrific stomach cramps. They're not as bad as they were earlier, but they're definitely very bad. I feel like I'm gonna give birth. I feel like I'm gonna give birth at any moment. Yeah, I really feel awful. It's really hard. It's really hard, which is why I didn't do my daytime stream today. I did see that you were streaming. I did pop in for a second, but I didn't know what was going on, and I tried my best. Yeah. Yeah, I tried my best, but yeah, I don't know. Uh, Hollow, Hollow, Hollow Live. Your sister had endo. It was terrible. Yeah, I had mine operated on like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, but it's clearly all grown back. So, um, yeah, it's just so hard. It's just so hard to get surgery. It's such a long wait. Oh, we can have the American spelling of color. There we go. Connections. Play. Sign, spy, stop, robot, seal, body, deliver, present, beam, plug, programming, ching, give, spoken, close, and pronounce. And there are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what the categories are. We have to group together 4 words that might have a connection and guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category was and that what the connection was. Does that make sense? I don't know. Nothing makes sense. It's okay. Sign, seal, deliver. Sign, seal, deliver, present. Yeah, let's go for that. Nope. All right. Well, we wasted a chance. That's always good. Um I've just got to pop away for 2 minutes. Sorry guys. I'll be BRB. Maybe sealers in watertight. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Like seal, plug. There was seal, plug, close, and stop. Yeah. Block as an opening. That makes sense. Oh, Ricochet said that. Good work, Ricochet. Sorry, mate. I didn't see that. Sign language. Oh, sign language, body language, programming language, and spoken language. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Give, present, deliver, and pronounce. What about that? Is that something? I'm going to try it. Put forward as an announcement. Okay, we're doing it. We're getting through. Beam, spy, robot, and jing. Words after I. What? What? I don't even understand what's going on. I spy. I-beam. And I-beam is what American call a girder. What? I don't understand what that means. There's something in the ecstasy. The mistakes, the come down, the bad come down after you take too much ecstasy. Muslim mystic. Hotspot at a resort hotel. Sports bar fixture. Aviation prefix. An imam? Maybe. You try that. It fits. A sauna. I was going to write onsen. But yeah, sauna makes more sense. Sports bar fixture. I don't know. TV. Aviation prefix. Onsen, that's a good one. Yeah, but it's more likely to be sauna, isn't it? Celebs helper. I don't know. Cocaine? Aren't they all on cocaine? Cuban pastry filling. Cocaine, also probably. Practical. San Francisco NFLer. From something to Z. From A to Z? But how do you spell the letter A? Surely it's just A. Oh, yeah, you have to fill in the other letter. Got you. That doesn't make sense. It never makes sense to me. One across is agony. I also feel that. I also feel that currently inside my uterus. So relatable. I think this is a cyst. I don't think this is. No, actually, I don't know. I take that back. Oh, what did I do? Stop it. Practical. Oh, hello, Daniel O'Brien. Good to see you. I don't know. don't know. From the title, you feel like you shouldn't be in this stream? It's okay. It's okay. I just have a sore tummy. Yeah, we've made a dog's breakfast out of this crossword because basically everything must be wrong. I feel like. Because none of the downs are going to make any words. Sufi? Yeah. I didn't think it was a mom, but. Assistant. Sports bar fixture. TV? TV. Practical. Of use. If something's practical, it's of use. All right. San Francisco Niner? Are they the Niners? I feel like they might be. I mean, I don't know because... Sports bar TV set. Congratulations, we did it. 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 We're so smart. We're so smart. Sorry for being so low energy today. I'm literally dying. I'm literally dying and I need a heat pack for my tummy, but I don't have one. And I need some blood from a fresh young person to replenish me. Nice iron-rich, delicious blood. Any blood will do. Your blood will do. Just kidding, I would never do that. That is bad manners to go around stealing other people's blood. Yesterday I was speaking of my home country while showing it on maps. Is Steve Irwin still spoken about there? And a monument's dedicated to him. When Steve Irwin was alive, he was definitely popular in America. Australia definitely suffered from something called cultural cringe for a while, where a lot of especially like richer Australians like found very like ochre, which is like what Steve Irwin would be classified as, like the oh crikey, you know, that kind of accent. It was kind of like a lot of people were sort of like embarrassed by that, and a lot of people kind of thought Steve Irwin was embarrassing. And it wasn't until like he died that people sort of reflected on his life and they were like, oh, he was kind of a sweet man that did a lot for like animal conservation and stuff like that. So he kind of like posthumously became well liked. But I know that his family, like his kids and his wife, are kind of held in high regard. Like a lot of people respect them, I think. But no, we definitely don't have monuments to Steve Irwin around. Yeah. We don't really. We're not really a country that venerates people very much. We're very much like everybody's the same and like don't think that you're better than anybody else. Like Australia's like, yeah. It's not, I wouldn't call it an egalitarian country, but it's definitely a country that tries to enforce that. Hey, never subbed in my life. Good to see you. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that most Australians kind of respect Steve Irwin and his legacy. But yeah. Cultural cringe is kind of something that has disappeared in the last 20 years or so, I would say. Most people aren't kind of ashamed of being Australian anymore, but it was kind of a thing where a lot of people were kind of, you know, kind of trying to act like they were above it all. I don't know, for a bit. At least like a particular subset of Australians were like, oh, that's so embarrassing. Oh, it's so embarrassing that he's going around, you know, acting like that. Like, I do kind of remember that kind of phenomenon to a degree, but yeah. You haven't been able to you haven't been able to watch the streams anymore because of your new job, but you wanted to say hi. Oh, thank you, never subbed in my life. Oh, thank you. I hope your new job's going well. Aussie man? The guy with the mullet? The guy with the mullet that... are you talking about the guy that... the commentary YouTuber with the mullet? Are you talking about that Aussie man? Yeah, I've seen some of his videos. He definitely bungs it on. Like, he's definitely playing a character to some degree, I would say. Up for the rattle? Yeah, I'm gonna play rattle after this. Yeah, I hope your new job is going well, never subbed in my life. I hope it's going good for you. Whatever it is. All right, let's play rattle. Something capture a breakfast item. Something capture fastener named after a hairstyle. A piece of camping equipment that sounds like capture. Celebrity chef capture something. Change one letter in capture to get an intense joy. Oh, rapture. I think. Oh, that was right. Cool. Okay. Something rapture a breakfast item. Something rapture fastener named after a hairstyle, not a person. A piece of camping equipment that sounds like rapture. Celebrity chef rapture something. Change one letter in rapture to get a secret code. Change one letter in rapture to get tired. Drop the 3 middle letters of rapture to become scarce. Move one letter in rapture to the end to get some hot things. It's been close to 20 years since the Stingray incident happened. Yeah, it's probably been about that. That makes sense. Yeah, I think he's yeah, I think people really like his kids a lot, it seems like. Oh, rare. That is something that is scarce. Good job. Something rare, a breakfast item. Something rare, fastener named after a hairstyle. A piece of camping equipment that sounds like rare. Celebrity chef, rare something. Change one letter in rare to get a secret code. Change one letter in rare to get tired. Move a letter in rare to the end to get some hot things. That really rare, the something. Type of entree that can be ordered rare. Steak? Is steak an entree? I don't think it is. I'm gonna put steak anyway. Oh, I thought steak was a main. I always order steak as a main. Am I crazy? Is steak always a main in Australia? Who's having steak as a fucking entree? How rich are you people? If I get a steak, I'm like, damn. That's expensive. Steak as an entree is crazy? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That does sound insane. Oh, God, my stomach. Guys, sorry if I start making weird noises. It's because I'm having really bad cramps. Wow. Maybe if you're at a South American place and you get the chimichurri entree, that's the exceptions. Maybe. Something steak, a breakfast item. Something steak, fastener named after a hairstyle. A piece of camping equipment that sounds like steak. Celebrity chef, steak something. Change one letter in steak to get a secret code. Change one letter in steak to get tired. Move one letter of steak to the end to get some hot things. That really steak the something. Fried? Fried steak. A breakfast item. I mean, sure, I guess in America that's probably a thing. It didn't want to accept it. What about this? Nah. Maybe steak for camping? Oh, like instead of a tent peg, a steak? Ah, yeah, we could try that. Oh, it did it. I guess if some vampires are going camping, it could work. Something steak, a breakfast item. Something steak, fastener named after a hairstyle. Celebrity chef steak something. Change one letter in steak to get a secret code. Change one letter in steak to get tired. Move a letter of steak to the end to get some hot things. That really steak the something. I don't know. This one's, maybe I'm just dumb today from the blood loss, but I'm like struggling with this. Hot takes? Ooh. Something takes a breakfast iron. Something takes fastener named after a hairstyle. Celebrity chef takes something. Change one letter in takes to get a secret code. Change one letter in takes to get tired. That really takes the cake. Something cake, a breakfast item. I feel like a something cake is a breakfast item, but what? All I can think of is potato cake. What's being talked about? We're just playing this game called Rattle. Celebrity chef cake. Isn't there like a game, like a thing where they're like, is this cake or something? And it's like a show where you have to guess if something is real or cake. Oh, pancake. Something pan, fastener named after a hairstyle. Celebrity chef Pan. I feel like there's probably a chef called Pan. British Bake Off. Change one letter. Change one letter in Pan to get a secret code. Change one letter in Pan to get tired. I'm so bad at this today because I can't think. Oh, something Pan, fastener named after a hair. Celebrity. Is there a chef called Pan something? Pin? Oh, Pin is a secret code. You're so smart. Bobby pin. A bobby pin is a hair fastener. I got some in my hair right now. I have to pin all my hair back from my face with bobby pins when I sleep. Otherwise it just all mushes into my face. Celebrity chef Bobby. Bobby. Sarah's Bobby Flay? Sure. Don't know what that is, but change one letter in Flay to get tired. You're familiar with Gordon Ramsay? He can go nuts if things aren't right. Yeah. I like Gordon Ramsay though, because I watched some videos where he was like, I watched some videos of him working with kids and he was so sweet. He was a completely different person when he was working with the little kiddies. He was like so patient and like you could tell he's a dad. He was like just really patient and sweet. And I was like, oh, he's a big softy deep down inside, really. Kind of cute. Kind of cute. I do like it when men are like all paternal. I think that's nice. The Kids Master Chef is so heartwarming. Yeah, I think it's really cute. I thought he was a big sweetie pie, and now we all know his secret. Gordon Ramsay is secretly a sweetie pie. Change one letter in flay to get tired. Maybe flat. If someone's tired, they're flat. Nope. Try it again. Nope. Lazy? You think the word is flag? I don't understand. How does flag mean tired? What? From the top clue? I don't know, dude. I don't know. This, usually I feel like I'm pretty quick on this game, but obviously the intense pain and the blood loss have gotten to me, and I'm not doing as good as what I usually do. Well, let's play some world guesser. Maybe watch some YouTube videos. I don't know, what one should we do first? YouTube videos, world guesser. We could do what we want because we're adults. And no one is the boss of us. Well, except for our bosses. Our bosses are the bosses of us, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, a young officer was stabbed. Ooh, Melbourne's tobacco war explodes in Mentone. Business torched.
A Mentone business has been destroyed as Melbourne's tobacco turf war roars back to life. It's the third time the shop has been hit in the past 6 weeks.
Another tobacco.
How is the shop still there to keep on getting attacked? The cigarette business is crazy. Yeah, you hardly ever see anyone smoking anymore, though. Is it just me? I don't remember the last time I saw someone having a cigarette. Although, mind you, I don't really fraternize with people outside of my house. I like to stay here. It's nice here.
Tobacco shop up in flames. A tale Mentone locals know all too well.
Ever since they opened that shop, it's just been going on. Firebombing, trying to break in. It's a smoke war.
Around 11 last night, neighbours woke to the sound of arsonists ramming the store front.
I thought someone was trying to get into our apartment. It's just some type of, I heard a bang.
The whole attack was over in moments.
Within about 5 minutes, it was up in flames.
I just heard the building shook, that was shaking, and the cat jumped, and I then started smelling smoke and hearing sirens.
The structure and the collapse within the structure was extremely challenging for crews.
It's been a long night for evacuated residents returning home to their apartments upstairs, but for staff at the...
Imagine living above that. Jeez. That's scary. I would not like that. Nope, nope, nope.
salon downstairs, it's a different story, left with no power and no choice but to shut up shop.
No internet, we can't access our appointment book. We're waiting here for our clients to arrive. Our beautiful friends at Alara, the salon down the road, have offered us to go and work with them today, so we're probably going to take them up on that offer.
Oh, that's so Australian. That's so Australian to be like, oh, you're our rival hair salon and yours burnt out, but you can come work out of ours today. That's so nice. That's why I like Australia, because we're, compared to the rest of like the, I don't know what you want to call it. You want to call it like the Anglosphere or, you know, whatever. The countries that we always get grouped in with, like Canada and the UK or whatever. I don't know if it's like our proximity to Asia, but we're way more of a collectivist society than the rest of them. Like we definitely have like way more sense of community and like mateship and like kinship than like, that's why I really think we should move away from the rest of the Western countries and like build stronger relationships with Asia this century, because I just don't think we're like we speak English or whatever, and maybe there's some shared history there. And, you know, the remnants of, like, British colonialism and yada, 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 yada. But I just don't feel like we're, like, the rest of, like... We're not, like... Yeah. I feel like the rest of, like, the countries that we get grouped in with, like the UK and Canada and America. I think New Zealand's more like Australia as well, but they're also in the same region as us, so they can come along. The Kiwis can come along. They can even join us. They can even become the 7th state of Australia if they want to. We'll let them. All you have to do is admit that we invented the pavlova, the flat white, the lamington, and everything else. If you do that, we will let you join us. And also, the sheep stuff has to stop, guys. I don't think sheep can consent. If you do that, you're more than welcome to join us. And, we'll accept you and we'll be fine. It will be fine. We can all get along. Poor New Zealand. I'm so mean to them. I'm so mean to you, New Zealand. I love you. I do. Some of you are really hot. Some of you are hot, I will say.
And thankful that everyone's safe.
It's the 3rd time the tobacconist has been hit in 6 weeks.
Not as elaborate as this attempt. It was the 30th of August and the 3rd of October, and they're both unsolved investigations which are continuing.
Phoebe Worthley, 7 News.
Meow. Ooh. Scandalous. Do, 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 do. Ooh, Japan bear attacks. Record numbers of bear attacks in Japan. Ooh. How do you say, is it kuma? Is that how you say bear in Japanese? Kuma? Kuma? Guma. Kuma, kuma. Kuma, kuma.
We now have 13 confirmed deaths due to bear attacks this year. That is a record.
They're
the highest
killing
number
people.
Since records began in 2006. We've also had 100 injuries.
Oh, geez, he just went for him.
It's so bad, in fact, that even now the UK government on its travel advice website warns people about the possibility of bear attacks and to remain vigilant. From a Japanese point of view,
I thought black bears were chill. It's the grizzly bears, the big brown boys that I'm scared of. I thought these dudes were like, yeah, they're kind of like, they're like smaller, like, oh, what are they really gonna do? But apparently they're gonna fuck you up. Apparently that's what's gonna happen. Oof. Scary.
well, it certainly ramped up its response to trying to
Oh,
curb
shit.
and cull
He's
the number
angry.
of bears in Japan, with now Japan's self-defense forces, the army, essentially being called in to assist. Now, it's important to point out that these soldiers are not able to shoot the bears. They don't have the legal ability to do that, but they are assisting the bear cullers in their jobs. So that can be setting up bear traps. It can be removing bears that have been killed away from the scene as well. The Prime Minister now, Sanae Takaichi, is working on a package to address the issue, and we should get more results, more announcements on that by the middle of November. So this is an issue that has concerned people right from the community level all the way up to the Prime Minister.
And what have experts said about what
Your neighborhood black bears are docile? Yeah, I thought they were really chill, right? Like, they're chill berry eaters. Yeah, I wonder what's making them go aggro. I wonder what's like setting them off. Probably all the American tourists. No offense, Ricochet. A lot of you are going to Japan. The accents are setting them off.
why these bear attacks are happening?
Well, it's a mix of reasons. First and foremost, the bear population was culled quite excessively, to the point of extinction in some places and near extinction in other places. For instance, in Kyushu, the southern island of Japan, there hasn't been a bear sighting since the late 1980s. But since this excessive culling in around the 1980s and 1990s period, there has, of course, been a resurgence of the bear population. So the bear population is now booming. That's reason number one. Another reason is climate change. It's affecting the bears' hibernation, and it's affecting their food sources.
Oh, they can't sleep enough and they're getting cranky. That's relatable. I relate to you, bears. I too get very cranky when I can't hibernate. I too get very cranky and want to attack American tourists also when I don't even have to be sleep deprived. I just have to hear them open their mouths. Why are you guys always yelling? I can hear you. I can hear you. You don't need to yell, sir. All right. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's okay.
We know acorns have taken a huge hit, and that's leaving bears hungrier this year than previous years. They're unable to find.
They're tired and they're cranky. They're tired and they're cranky. I've never related more to an animal in my life. Well, I guess that's why I relate to cats. Cats are also tired and cranky. Yeah, this is very relatable. Brown bears are mating with polar bears because of climate change. Yeah, well, weren't they originally the same species, and then like the further north the brown bears went, they got bigger, and they like their fur became clear because apparently polar bears have clear fur and black skin, and they adapted to like the polar conditions, and that's why they became bigger and they became white and big and scary boys.
Find enough acorns. Another reason as well is the depopulation of Japan. So while you have the bear numbers going up, you have human population going down. Japan is the oldest society in the world, and we have these small towns and villages that are just shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And what that means is that bears are now moving beyond their traditional habitat into areas that were previously occupied by people, but now, of course, there are fewer people there to, I guess,
nature is healing. It is.
The bears away. So what we have now is a blurring of habitats between people and bears. Now, certainly bear attacks have been happening in the forests as well, so that is people encroaching on bear territory, but of concerning to authorities is that the bears are entering human areas, even going so far as entering supermarkets in the search for food.
Aww. Imagine a bear going to get some Lawson's fried chickie, some family chickie. Aww. It's cute. I like it. I like it. Adorable behavior. Sorry, I know I would be terrified if a bear actually came at me in real life, but seeing as though I'm in Australia and safe where there are no big carnivorous animals trying to get me, despite all the shit that other countries talk about Australia, we don't have bears, we don't have wolves. Like, all the countries that say, oh, Australia, you've got snakes and spiders, they're countries that also have snakes and spiders and they act like they don't. And we don't have cougars. I mean, we do have old horny women, I guess. They're everywhere. We have those types of cougars. But we don't have like cougars, we don't have wolves, we don't have coyotes, we don't have bears, we don't have, you know, whatever else you weirdos have in your countries. We don't have those things. We're just, you know, we got some dingoes, which are just basically dogs, just wild dogs that came over from Asia. They're pretty cute. They kind of look like Shiba Inus, you know. They're very Asian-looking boys because they're from Asia. What else? We got some introduced foxes. That's about it. We got dingoes and cassowaries. Yeah, well, you're not going to run into a cassowary unless you're in the Daintree. You have to, like, very much go out of your way to come in contact with a cassowary. But I definitely know some people I would like to drop off. I would like to drop off in the Daintree rainforest so they could meet their fate with some talons, let's say. I would very much like that. Yeah, but then again, you got to go to like North Queensland or something like that to run into the crocodiles and sharks. But the sharks are everywhere. They're literally in the ocean. The ocean is vast. It surrounds every landmass. Like, what do you like? I don't know why we get singled out. It's just because you're so jealous of our country for being so cute. It's because we're so cute and attractive and popular. It's not our fault. What if the whole time the rest of the world has been tall poppying us? Dude, I just worked it out. Do 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 do. The world's trying to cut Australia back down to size because we are clearly way better. Guys, I just solved it. I just solved the world. I just solved geopolitics. I did it. They're just so jealous of us. Oh no, is Russia going to invade Finland? Why is Finland quietly preparing? I mean, they have tried that before.
Blasted into the bedrock 20 metres below Finland's capital, Helsinki.
Oh wait, can I watch this Hyperborean? It's 13 minutes long. Are they going to get me again? Are they going to bend me over and spank me? Don't spank me, ABC! ABC is safe. Ooh. Anyway, we're below Helsinki.
There's a bomb-proof labyrinth of bunkers unlike anything else on Earth.
How many people can fit down here?
6,000 on full capacity.
Just across the bay, icebreaker ships sit ready for Arctic security missions.
We all know that the Arctic is important strategically, militarily.
And at an army base nearby, young male conscripts are being put through their paces. All important and potentially life-saving capabilities when you share a 1,340-kilometre border with Russia, which is now 3.5.
You think Russia is sending forces to the border? I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like Putin has got some expansionist... Well, we know he's already trying to expand into the Ukraine. Sorry, I'm always going to say the Ukraine. Always going to say it. But yeah, they've tried before. They've tried before. I'm gonna do it again, probably.
2.5 years into its full-scale invasion of another smaller neighbour, Ukraine. Preparation is in Finland's DNA.
I guess for a small nation, it's a matter of existence.
Finland would be an extremely difficult target for the Russians.
From mandatory conscription to these underground bunker systems, I want to find out why Finland is so prepared and what exactly it's preparing for. To understand why Finland is so prepared for future threats, it's helpful to look back at the ones it's faced in the past.
Finland was ruled by Sweden from the Middle Ages until 1809, when it was conquered by the Russian Empire. It declared independence in 1917, but was then invaded by the Soviet Union in 1939, in what became known as the Winter War.
Bitter fighting in this Arctic war.
Yeah, who was that famous Finnish sniper? I think his name was Seymour. He's like, what did they call him? The white something? The white, hang on. Let me look this guy up. This guy was like fully badass. I'm gonna butcher your name, mate. Sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand all these accent marks. I'm too dumb. Oh, his name was the White Death. I knew it was something like that. Simo Haya, I don't know. Often referred to by his nickname, the White Death, was a Finnish military sniper during the Winter War between Finland and the Soviet Union in World War II. He used a Finnish-produced M28 30 rifle and, I don't even know how to say that, and a submachine gun. He was taking out Russians left, right, and center, guys. The White Death sounds like someone who could have been on the Bullet Train movie. It does, hey. Yeah, he was a World War II guy who fought the Russians, yeah. No, I remember watching something or reading something about him a while ago. Seems like a pretty badass dude. Seems like a pretty badass dude. #1 deadliest sniper. We do enjoy sniper. Well, we don't enjoy sniper if they're trying to kill us, but we do appreciate the skill set, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. That is what I am trying to express. But yeah, if they've got a few of them, they're gonna be good. I hope I hope Finland's got a few of them lying around.
When a peace treaty was signed in 1940, Finland retained its independence, but was forced to cede around 10% of its territory.
Our martyrized nation.
Next came World War II. Finland sought protection from the Soviet Union by siding with Germany and tried to reclaim the land it lost. But when Germany lost the war, so did Finland. It signed another peace treaty with the Soviet Union in 1947.
We were luckily able to fend them off. We are strongly aware that Russia might be a threat again at some point in the future.
That awareness is now part of the national psyche.
You have to prepare for all sorts of crises in order to be able to survive, essentially.
Hello, Mercurial. Good to see you.
And not just war, but also different kinds of conflict. So I guess, well, Finland has learned it the hard way.
I'm keen to find out more about how prepared for conflict or crises Finland really is.
So this is one of the sheltering halls.
Tommy Rask from the Helsinki.
Hello, Grace Kurtz. I don't know how to say your name because I'm dumb, but yeah, welcome back.
City Rescue Department is taking me on a tour of one of the capital's biggest shelters. Right now, it's an underground sports and recreation hub with a car park, cafe, and even a playground. But that can all be moved aside if Finland comes under attack.
How long would it take to convert it from normal time use to wartime use?
By legislation, we have 72 hours time frame to convert all the shelters to wartime use. We have been practicing in this shelter. We can convert this somewhere 6 to 8 hours.
Across a network of bunkers, the capital's entire population and any visitors would be safe from explosions, gas or nuclear threats.
In total, we have in Helsinki City for more than 5,500 independent shelters and sheltering places for over 900,000 people.
As well as the big community spaces, shelters are also built under people's homes or apartment blocks, in metro stations and in underground car parks. And if they're ever needed, everyone's told to bring water, food, bedding, personal hygiene items, a torch, chargers, books and toys. Everywhere you see this symbol in Finland, there's an underground shelter.
They are the last resort on the worst case scenario, so they are bringing some comfort.
Above ground, life seems pretty normal here. Russia's a 3-hour drive east of Helsinki though. So how do people feel about that?
Well, of course, at the moment the situation is pretty scary, but I don't feel like it because we've always been next to Russia.
Does anybody remember like that famous interview? I think it's from like the early 2000s. And I think it's like, I think it might be Vice or something like that. And they go up to like this kid in like this teenager in Helsinki and they're like, so what is there to do in Helsinki? And he's like, alcohol, drugs, suicide. Anyway, I always think about that. I always think about that whenever I think about Finland. Good times. Good times.
It's always been some kind of threat.
I feel secure and I can raise my children here and that's okay. And we are well prepared and we all feel safe.
I feel that because of our geographic location, we've been forced to be prepared, and I'm really happy that that's sort of something that has largely, there's been a consensus among Finnish governments that we should keep investing in military.
And there's widespread support for that from the population too. A recent opinion poll asked if Finland were attacked, should Finns take up arms to defend themselves in all situations, even if the outcome seemed uncertain. 78% of Finns said yes. There's strong backing for mandatory military conscription too. When asked whether Finland's defence system should be based on the current...
I honestly think Australia should do this. I used to be like really against like what do you call it? Like mandatory military look, I'm against conscription, but I think like doing what like Switzerland, what South Korea do, where you kind of have like a year of mandatory service, even if it's just to learn like skills for employment, but also just where Australia is in the world geographically, we're in a precarious situation, and our supposed like allyship with the US puts a target on our back, and it puts a target on our back with no guarantee that they're going to come and defend us, even though us sucking up their asses and following them into every war and letting them put bases on our soil and having this very one-side relationship with them endangers us. So I think like obviously severing those ties is number one, paramount in this century, to back away. Obviously we know what has happened to governments such as the Rudd government and such as the Whitlam government when they have tried to back away from America. The CIA likes to intervene. The CIA likes to, you know, to have a little bit of a coup and interfere with their so-called allies' democratic processes. But yeah, I think backing away this century, having a year for young people to join the military where they can at least learn how to use a firearm responsibly, they can, you know, learn how to learn, you know, how to act like adults that can because I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting older and I look at young people, they just seem like so ill-mannered these days. Am I the only one that just thinks kids don't know? Like, you always see those like memes of millennials talking to Generation Z people at like a cafe or whatever, but like it is like they have no manners. They like you'll try and talk to them and they just kind of like give you like a dirty look, or like are annoyed that you're talking to them, and it's like, you're supposed to be taking my order, like that's your that's your job. But I just think like just learning some like basic, you know, some basic skills, like, yeah, I don't know, how to talk to people, how to be an adult, how to like, you know, just have skills that make you compatible with society would be good. Because I don't know, like these kids just aren't being socialized properly. I don't know if it's because of COVID. I don't know if it's because like their parents just don't care. There's something going on. Like there's definitely something going on. It's very, very strange. COVID is a big impact for sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. It's just weird. Like they're just very rude people. They're just very rude people with no manners. You saw communication development go back for children during COVID. Yeah, I did see the statistics on that, and that does make sense. Socialization for children is very, very, very important.
Current system of conscription for men and voluntary military service for women. More than half of respondents said yes, while another 28% supported conscription for both men and women. We've come to Santa Hamina Army Base in Helsinki to meet some new conscripts.
We're ready, no matter what happens.
Would you go into battle?
I think I would, yes. If need be, I'm ready.
Finnish men see military service as an honour, not an obligation.
Suojaan!
There's a lot that I love about this nation, and there's a lot that I want to...
Did Finland finish joining NATO? I don't know. You know what? I'm going to have to look, because I do remember the discussion around it, but I don't remember the outcome. Yeah, in 2023. Finland became a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization on the 4th of April. I think an American came in here once and was trying to tell me that Australia was a member of NATO, and I was like, it literally stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. We are surrounded by the Southern Ocean, the southernmost ocean, which is, you know, where Antarctica is, the Indian Ocean, and the South Pacific. Like, kind of don't think they would have a case for allowing Australia to be a member of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. It's kind of like, you couldn't get any more geographically far away from the North Atlantic region. But yeah, that was funny. That gave me a chuckle. Do you guys, I'm not trying to say this to be a bitch, Ricochet, but do you guys learn geography in school in America, or is it like very like American centric? Like you just learn about like the American like lower 48 or whatever. In the UK, you learn geography. Well, yeah, the UK has a decent education system. The UK have a pretty, you know, most British people that I talk to kind of seem to have a good grasp of the basics and seem to have, you know, a pretty decent level of general knowledge. Yes, but it's very boring. Oh, is that why you guys just don't listen? You just don't listen because it's boring. I mean, I found everything boring at school, to be honest, but I still learned stuff.
To protect. It's not just a country, it's like my family, you know, close ones, you know, even like the small things like nature.
The main part of the Russian military force at the moment is tied in Ukraine. So there's no acute threat at the moment rising near our borders. However, in the long term,
yeah, I feel like Russia's having trouble achieving their objectives in the Ukraine. I just don't see how they have the resources to also go for Finland. But I mean, we'll see, you know, never say never. You've learnt more about geography here than you did in American school. That's concerning, dude. That is really concerning.
Russia is an aggressive dictatorship. So, of course, we need to continuously be aware of all potential scenarios.
Emil Kastahelmi, a Finnish military analyst who also examines Russian forces, has noticed a worrying trend in satellite images of the Russian side of the border.
What can we see here?
We can see a significant amount of Russian military activity, a lot of vehicles.
I do seem to know heaps about the world. I have random little facts about everywhere. Well, I've traveled. I haven't traveled as much as like someone like JM. Like I don't, you know, I haven't been to like every obscure country, but I did like when I said, when I was like in my late teens, very early 20s, I did do some international modeling jobs. So I did get to go to like East Asia and Southeast Asia. And I do have European passports because of my parents. So I was able to, you know, visa-free travel around the Schengen zone. And I have been to Russia and I have done like the Trans-Siberian Railway and stopped along all the countries along there, like including Mongolia and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I'm not, you know, I've done like very low budget, like hostel traveling, I guess. And yeah, I watch a lot of documentaries. I read a lot of stuff. I'm like very interested in the world, and I'm like my dad is like, while he's not, you know, formally educated, he's a very intelligent, well-read man, and he's very like keenly interested in like military history especially. So just being around that a lot as a kid, and my dad like always discussing, you know, geopolitics and things like that, like you pick up a lot of stuff. And yeah, you just yeah, I guess just being interested, like if you're interested in something, I think you're like way more likely to want to learn about it. I'm too cool for school, guys. I'm the least cool person. I'm the least cool person in the world. But yeah, I didn't really go to school a lot. I used to wag. Number one, I had like really bad health. And number two, I just used to catch the train into the city and not go to school and forge notes from my mum saying that I was sick, to the point where like if my mum actually ever wrote a note to the school, they would think that my mum's signature was forged, because I just used to forge her signature all the time on like everything. But yeah, I hated school. I hated school so much. I hated it so much. I can't. I still have nightmares where like I have to go back to school. It's my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is like, ugh. I mean, I think I'm gonna like, when I have kids and I have to like drop them off at school, I think it's gonna be traumatizing for me to even set a foot inside a school is gonna be hard for me. Hello, Oxter 90.
That have not been here before, and also a tent village set up here, and also some armored vehicles.
He's talking about Russia's Luga base, which is only around 250 kilometres from southeastern Finland and even closer to Estonia. There's also been some military expansion, he says, at a Russian base at Kandalashka, which is just over 100 kilometres from the Finnish border.
What are these two images showing?
These images are about a year apart and they are showing rather extensive construction work.
Expansion of this military base?
Yes, yes.
Before Russia's war in Ukraine, Finland was a neutral country and proud of it. But that invasion changed everything. Within a year, Finland joined NATO, a defence alliance between the US and European countries that now includes 32 member states. An attack on one is considered an attack on all. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev, who's now on the Russian Security Council, has accused Helsinki of laying the groundwork for a NATO attack. After joining NATO, Helsinki, under the guise of defence measures, has been pursuing a confrontational course of preparations for war with Russia, apparently creating a springboard for an attack on us, he wrote in a column for Russian news.
Dude, Finland is not going to attack Russia. They would never do that. It's so nonsensical. But yeah, if I had a country like Russia that was currently engaged in an attempted annexation of their neighbor to the west, sorry, to the east, to the, wait. My brain is not working. Anyway, if I had a country that was currently next door to me that was currently trying to annex one of its other neighbors, through militaristic means, yeah, I would also be hankering up my defenses. And it would be purely that. It would be defensive. It's not offensive. Like, it's stupid to sit there. It's stupid to sit there like a sitting duck waiting for them without doing any preparation. Like, I don't think it's antagonistic in any way, I guess, let me say, to be doing that. It's just smart. It's just smart. It just makes sense. Let's just say, for example, if like Indonesia started like really ramping up stuff, or like say even New Zealand, maybe I shouldn't use Indonesia as an example. Let's use something that's like, probably less loaded. Let's say like New Zealand, they're just really mad at us because we invented the pavlova and we invented the flat white and we're so much cooler, our accent's so much cooler, we're so much more attractive and popular than them. And, they start kind of encroaching into the Tasman Sea, maybe just putting some bases closer and closer and closer to Australia. They start kind of island hopping over. It wouldn't be stupid for the east coast of Australia to maybe utilize some defensive measures and say, back off, or we're kidnapping your attractive sheep women and you're not getting them back. All right, Tank Girl. Oh, I love Tank Girl. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was in high school. Oh, hello, random Aussie guy. What is the title? My uterus is currently trying to murder me. It's currently trying to murder me, and it's not fair. This guy wrote this song. This guy wrote this metal song for his girlfriend that was having her period, and that's the lyrics from it. It was a funny song, so should we play the song so everyone knows what the title is? This is the song.
Down below, metallic river of blood. Wow! Anger rising in the skies above. Only hate, no love. Uterus contracting, giver of life, now produces pain. Wow! Heavy flow. Down below, metallic river of blood.
Anyway, Like, I would, if I had a significant other sing this song to me, I would laugh, except on the first day of my period. If someone was singing this to me right now, they're gonna get a smack. They're gonna get a smack. But yeah, that's what the title is from. Because when I heard this, I found it very funny. I found it very funny, not gonna lie. It was hilarious to me. It's not hilarious to me today. Earlier today, when I was like physically like in the fetal position crying because of my cramps, that's, you know, that's a paddling. A man singing that to me would have found out. He would have found out.
News agency TASS last month.
Well, no, it's utterly false. NATO is a defensive alliance. NATO does not attack another country. Finland also is a small country. Of course, we would never be a threat to Russia.
Medvedev wants to make NATO look as an enemy, look as a threat, even though it isn't. What they are actually like upset about is that they no longer have the option, the freedom to randomly attack unallied countries near their borders, because basically now there aren't any anymore.
NATO membership's given Finland extra protection, but it's also meant a seat at the top table for some of the region's most important conversations.
Finland is a country with just 5.5 million people, but while it isn't a big global player, it is proving to be an influential one.
It's been a staunch ally of Ukraine, and President Alexander Stubb has become a close confidant of his Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky. But crucially, the Finnish leader is also building a solid relationship with Donald Trump. The pair played golf together at Mar-a-Lago in March, then met again at the funeral of Pope Francis in April. Stubb was part of a core group of European leaders who travelled to the White House for a debrief with the US president after his August in-person summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. And the pairs just signed a deal for the US to acquire 11...
You think Russia will be gone pretty soon? What do you mean by that? That sounds ominous, Ricochet. What do you mean by that? Like, wiped off the face of the earth? Or do you mean, like, dissolved? What do you mean by that? I think Russia is a country that will always endure. It's just, yeah, it's just, the Russian culture, I think, will always endure. They're some tough motherfuckers. Like, I think the reason why I've been able to survive so much in my life that I've survived is because I have that Slavic stoicism. I have that thing where I'll just like keep on fucking going. It's because my ancestors were just fucking hiking through the fucking permafrost, man. Like just fucking kept on going. And I definitely like have that DNA inside me. Ukraine is bombing inside of Russia and wiping out their energy. Well, that is a good military tactic.
Finnish icebreaker ships to bolster its national security in the Arctic.
We're buying the finest icebreakers in the world, and Finland's known for making them. They sort of have almost a monopoly on icebreakers, if you think about it. Nobody makes them like Finland.
I think this is a huge strategic decision by the president as well, because we all know that the Arctic is important strategically, militarily, and in terms of the economy as well.
The people I spoke to in Helsinki approve of what their government's doing to deepen ties with the US, defend Finland, elevate the country's status geopolitically, and help Ukraine. But I want to find out how Finns outside the city feel, so I'm driving out to the border. I'm heading 3 hours east to the town of Imatra. It's actually closer to the Russian city of St. Petersburg than Helsinki.
Just over that fence is Russia, but it's a no-go zone. Finland shut its border with Russia in 2023, and it has no plans to reopen it.
A 3-metre high and 200-kilometre long border fence is being built along parts of the boundary, and all road crossings have been sealed off indefinitely.
Before Finland shut its border with Russia, this road border crossing was bustling, with millions of people going back and forth all year round. Finns would go into Russia for cheap petrol, and Russians would come here for shopping and tourism. Now, it's totally empty.
Border communities such as Imatra are hurting.
These effects for the tourism has been very huge. The Russian people used to shop here many times.
Apparently the mosquitoes in Finland in the summer, apparently the mosquitoes are really, really bad. And I can't imagine the mozzies being any worse than they are here. And I would go to Finland in the winter. Honestly, you know, I've got my duck down. I've got my Moncler, my duck down jacket, my very expensive jacket. I would just rug up and go there in the winter because if the mosquitoes there are worse than they are in Australia, no. I do not like mosquitoes. They bite me. Does anyone else have like the type of blood that mosquitoes just like? I don't know if it's because like I'm Rh negative or what it is, but like, oh, they suck. That was funny. That was punny. Good work, Just a Jinx. Yeah, mosquitoes, they just be sucking. Mosquitoes avoid you. They love me. They love my blood. They love it. Like I had to buy the kids mosquito repellent last year just to sit in the park and drink some soju. I was just drinking in the park like, you know, like an adult, like a 13-year-old Australian. You're type B and you have no problem. I'm A negative and I have a lot of problems. I wonder if that's what it is. Don't mosquitoes like to suck blood of people who have more sugar in their body? Possibly. Possibly. I don't know if I have more sugar in my body. I might.
There was big shopping malls for the Russian tourists here, so the effects have been quite wide. And the city center is now quite quiet.
Many people have lost their jobs and been forced to move away. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev's recent column continued. Due to the severing of ties with Russia, the entire eastern part of Finland is suffering from severe unemployment. The uncertainty of the economic outlook led to a slump in investment. It serves them right. In Imatra, it's pretty empty.
Everything is quieter. There are less people, less cars.
You read a study that mosquitoes target people in dark clothes more. Well, there you go, guys. The mosquitoes are targeting me because I'm goth. They're targeting me because I'm a cute little small ditty goth GF. And they're targeting me because I like good music. Fuck you, mosquitoes. Fuck you. How dare you? That is so rude. That is so rude. That's it. The mosquitoes and me, we're at war. We're at war. I'm gonna destroy you, mosquitoes. You contribute nothing to the ecosystem. All you do is take and spread disease. You are going down. You're my arch nemesis.
Less business.
But despite the economic hit, the locals who've stayed here want the border to stay shut.
The majority of Finns don't want Russian tourists until the peace is in Ukraine.
No, we are not. Of course, it might open someday, but no one knows when. It can be 5 months, 5 years, or 50 years.
Everywhere I've been, Finnish people seem aware of Russia's potential to be hostile, but not scared of it. And most put that down to their preparedness. They know how to fight. They know where to shelter. And they know why all of this matters. Because in the face of an increasingly aggressive neighbour, they want to keep their tiny nation at the top of the world peaceful and safe.
Oh, there's a Santa village in Finland. You can go there and see Santa. Also, I want to go to like those little glass igloos that you can sleep in where you see the northern lights. That's in Finland. It's really expensive though. But I'm going to get a rich husband and he's going to take me there. And we're going to take our cute little babies. I'm going to take some babies there. And they're going to be little babies wearing snowsuits. And it's going to be adorable. I have it all worked out. If we didn't have mosquitoes, we wouldn't have Jurassic Park. Touche, touche. You make a great counterpoint, Just a Jinx. You do. You really make a great counterpoint. Let's play some GeoGuessr. Should we play Australia again? What country should we play? Let's just play the world. We did Australia last night. That's okay. That's okay. We don't need to do Australia every time, I feel like. World Guessr. Single. Single and ready to mingle. Ooh. Hello. Where are we? Somewhere. We are somewhere. Is it racist if I say we're in Mexico? Maybe we're not. Where are we? Indonesia? Maybe like Indonesia or Malaysia or somewhere. Oh, is there a URL on this? Come here. Come to mummy. Yeah, Indonesia. We are in Indonesia. Where in Indonesia are we? Nobody knows. Let's see if we can ascertain that information. It looked like Indonesia or Malaysia, but I always have trouble differentiating. Whoop. Our closest neighbor, Indonesia. Hello, Indonesia. Hachi, hachi. Yeah, we're just gonna have to guess. We can't go any further, so just gonna have to pop her on. Let's go somewhere on Java, probably. Statistically, probably more likely, right? I don't know. $195 kilometers away. Maybe the same island as Timor? Nah. I mean, I got the right island. It was Java. I was 195 kilometers away. That's not too shabby, considering there was absolutely no information available to guess where we were. Is this South Africa? No, this is India. I can see writing here. Yeah, I think it is India. Oxter. Oxter? I don't know. I don't know how to say your name. North India. Ooh, very specific. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to see anything in English, I don't think. So let's just drop it in North India. And then I'm going to have to take like a 2-3 minute break and I'll come back. This looks arid. Let's go here. 675 kilometers away. I mean, we do what we can. I will be back. BRB, guys. have returned, never fear. Oh, we're in Europe. We are in Europe. It could be Central Europe. It could be Switzerland. It could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Oh, it might actually be Switzerland. No, it's probably Scandinavia, right? Germany, Scandinavia. Which way should we go? This way, I guess. Go into the village. Probably smarter. Probably a little bit smarter. It's kind of cute. Kind of looks nice. They got horses and they got bikes, guys. The horses are riding bikes. It's chaos. It's chaos. Everybody lock yourself inside. You don't know what's going to happen. It's terrifying. The horses are chucking bikes at people. It's chaos. Oh, hello. Come back, sir. I need you. And Gasbag Club. Let's go to the Gasbag Club. Yeah. Graben. Right then. Oh, that's good, yeah. Doof, 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 doof. Ireland? I think it's definitely like a Germanic place. It doesn't look like. I don't see like houses like that in Ireland, although I haven't been to every nook and cranny of Ireland, so I could be wrong. I could be wrong, just in my personal experience of visiting Ireland, didn't see houses that looked like that. And I see a lot of very German, possibly Scandinavian words. So that is my guess. But don't know how we're going to work out unless we see a flag or something. We see lots of Volvos. We're in Sweden. Maybe. I don't know. Is that the measure? Maybe. I mean, it could even be Switzerland. I'm going to say it's somewhere. I don't want to say definitively that it's German because I don't speak German, but you know what? I'm going to go for Germany anyway. I'm going to go down here. It was Austria. I said Germany or Austria. I did say that, I think. Anyway. At least I recognized it was German. I feel like that's, you know what? I'm going to give myself an award anyway. I deserve the accolades. Cash build. Oh, Ricochet, help us. I think we're in America. Is this America? I haven't seen a flag yet, so maybe not. Oop. There's a unicorn. Pringles? Is that a Pringles factory? Can I go there? Can I eat Pringles? I want Pringles. Pardon me. Ugh. What does that say? What is happening in this place? Northern Cape Provisional Treasury Office. You know what? This might be South Africa. Cape. Northern Cape. That could be like Cape Town, right? How are we gonna work out where we are? Karoo. Why do you have a Gmail and not like, yeah, .co.za? That's South Africa. All right. Cape Town? Maybe Northern Cape Town? Northern Cape. Okay, if this is the Cape, then the Northern Cape, I assume, is around here. Guess. All right. Well, we were 626 kilometers off, but nevertheless, the correct country. So, you know, could have done better. Could have done better, but, you know, we do what we can. Oh, America. Seen a flag straight away. Saw the flag straight away. That's how you know. If it's America or Turkey, you know you're going to see a flag straight away. They do like their flags. They are flag-loving people. And you know what? When it comes to... No, I lost my country streak. I thought it was Germany when it was Austria. So... I done gone goofed. It's a school or uni by the looks of it. You could be right. It does look like it could be a campus. Virginia Credit Union. Does that mean we're in Virginia? I mean, I assume the Virginia Credit Union is in Virginia. Okay, if it's a college or school, they should have like the name of it on the building, right? Yeah, this looks like a school building. I think you might be onto something. This is giving government center. Could be like... What does this building say? Can we get up here? Chesterfield. No idea. What do these say? No skateboarding. Magnolia Grange. All right, well, let's just find Virginia. West Virginia. Virginia, North Carolina. Richmond. So where do we feel like we could be? Let's just go here. 84 kilometers away. It was Chesterfield, which I think the sign did say. So, you know, we probably could have ascertained that, but that's okay. That's all right. Look, my uterus fucking hurts. I'm dying. I'm being murdered from the inside. And, yeah. I'm going to drive to Dan Andrews' house. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him for taking away my codeine. Oh, JM's here. Hello. Castle Park Avenue. Is this the UK? It looks kind of depressing. It might be the UK. It's giving depressing vibes. It could also be America because it looks like weird. It looks like it's not a real place. Oh, wait. There's foreign writing. What does this say? Is this Ireland? This could be Irish. This might be Ireland. This might be some type of newfangled dangle Irish estate. I take that back. I think this might be Ireland. Did everyone miss you? Yeah, we did actually have a group cry. We had to debrief about like how you weren't here, how we were going to deal with it moving forward. You know, I have a duty of care to my chatters to provide them with counselling when you're not here, JM, because it's a great loss. It's a great loss for the community. We just you know, we get really sad. We do get really sad. It's hard. It's very hard. Dad left with the milk, but he came back. Yeah, he came back because Mummy is hot. Dad came back because his wife is a small titty goth chick and he's into it. We all know. We all know. Why are they blurring out the bins? I think this is Ireland. This looks like crazy writing. This is like Ireland or Wales. Like, why do you have gibberish writing? Ooh, someone's got their shirt off. Hello, sir. Meow. Let me get a look. Let me check out the goods. He's gone. Oh, wait. No, he's not. Hello. Ooh. Meow. So aroused right now. God damn it. That looks like an Irishman. Oh no. Oh wait. Was that a mail truck? Was that Postman Pat and his black and white cat? Come back. Does that? God damn it. We gotta find a truck, dude. Maplewood. This is so confusing. Country Clean. No. Let us see a website, please. Let us have something, dude. Come on. Don't do me like this. It's not gonna let us, is it? Nah, can't see the website. Sherry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is a very Irish name. Although if there's one thing about the Irish that we know, it's that they like to get around sexually, and they have sexually colonized every country. So it doesn't really help us much. I still think this is Ireland. I think this is one of those new fangle-dangled estates. It's true, they're everywhere. Dude, the Irish are literally everywhere. You will find a half Irish, half insert every single ethnicity. They are little rooters. They are out there procreating with everybody, man. They just be sticking their dicks everywhere. Keep your doodles to yourself, Irish people. Pat enough. Yeah, it says .ie on the truck. I can see that now from this angle. Country Clean IE, that's Ireland. Okay, we're in Ireland. Let's just go near Dublin. Statistically, probably more likely. All right, we were down south. That's okay. Your home country? You should have helped us just to jinx. Although you did say that looks like an Irishman. So, you know, that was helpful. Just a jinx, why are you guys just going around the world making babies with everybody? Every single second person that you meet has an Irish last name. Rover Road. Ooh, this looks like America. I feel like this is America. Irish women aren't that bad, are they? No, Irish women are fine. Irish people are fine. Like, I'm not saying that they're unattractive or anything. I'm just saying that they're horny. I'm just saying that they're very horny. This is gotta be America or Canada. This looks like an American house. Come on, guys. This is like... It doesn't have a flag, but I still, you know... Black Lives Matter. Yeah, it's America. Oh, I think I did see a flag. Hell yeah, there's the flag. You're just a part of a clan, so that's your story. I know you don't mean that type of clan. You didn't spell clan with a K, so you're all right, Just a Jinx. We're not American, so we don't automatically, you know, jump to American-centric, whatever. Whatever. An Xbox clan. Riviera Ridge. Okay, well. Oh, we're in Ohio. We're in Kirtland, Ohio. United States. Ohio. Where do you live? You live over here. Interesting. Don't know where that is, so I'm just going to click anywhere. Where could you be? You could be up here, I guess. 111 kilometers away. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, this looks like the UK. You know what? My cramps have calmed down in the last little bit because this is Wales, I think. This looks like some Wales type. This looks like some Welsh type shit. Do you reckon? I reckon that looks Welsh. If we see the double L's, yeah, we got the double L's. We got the fucking Llewellyns and the fucking Myfanways. We are in Wales. Welsh? We are in Wales. Oh, back up. Back up, baby. Let me see that ass. Okay. If we can find any of these places, we are 7 kilometers, 13 kilometers. Okay. These look like the fucking Targaryens. These look like these could be members of the fucking Targaryen clan. Look at these fucking names, man. All right. Wales, where are you? There you are. We got the double L's, baby. Gotta look. Looky, looky, looky. Landrundod. Landrundod Wells. Okay, well. Got nothing. There's Lanarth. Landbitter. Which one are we looking for? Why are there so many of you, dude? Why won't you let me live? This is made up. Well, I guess technically everything is made up, but you know what I mean. Oh, got it. Landrundod Wells. There we go. Guess. 10 kilometers away. 10 kilometers away. Meow. Oh, this looks like Russia. This looks like Russia. I recognize the depression of my people. Yeah, we're depressed. Kind of middle Russia. Yeah, let's go in the middle of Russia. I have no idea, so let's just go where it says Russia. Oop! We were only 3,386 kilometers away. That's all right. That's okay, you know. Oh dear. Oh, what does this say? Hmm. Oh, we got flags. We're in Turkey. We're in Turkey. Where in Turkey are we, though? Good question. No. My cramps are coming back. I have no heat packs. I should get a PO box and get people to send me heat packs, preferably ones in like cute animal shapes. Oh, I want a panda one and a black cat one. I don't know where my heat packs are. Help me. Oh. Hmm. I mean, not too bad, I guess. Damn towel in the microwave. My microwave is broken, dude. You have a little sloth one? Oh, that's so cute. I want that. Ugh. You tell me? I think this might be Thailand. Or Vietnam. Ah. Why am I here just to suffer? Oof. Okay, I can do it. No, don't take me further away from it, dude. I'm trying to get closer. Okay. I feel like we're somewhere in Borneo, dude. I feel like I saw some like Arabic, but it's like archaic Arabic, so that's to do with Islam. That's like not modern Arabic. So it could be Indonesia. Yeah, it's Indonesia. There's a flag literally right there. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Indonesia being an Islamic country. All right, where are we? You heard doing just like constant handstands and backflips. I couldn't do those when I was a healthy person. I have never been able to do any type of anything. I'm a very unco person. I was born incompatible with life. I feel like. Ooh, okay. We're near Palembang. Ooh, I don't want to know your name. I just want Palembang. Mm. Ooh, Gay Street. Hell yeah, this sounds like a good night out. Who wants to go out on Gay Street with me? Hot. It's so hot right now. Ooh, we got flags. What do we got? We got... What? I'm assuming this is like an American state. Maybe we're like in Louisiana or something. That's where they've got French flags and like, I assume like some type of state flag. Because this feels very American, right? Like where would they have French flags in America besides like Louisiana or somewhere like that, right? Am I crazy? Do you feel like this could be Louisiana? Oh, fuck. Stop it. Lafayette? Yeah, we'll try Lafayette. It doesn't look like New Orleans, so we'll try like Lafayette or Baton Rouge or one of those ones, because honestly, they're the only ones that I know. Because I'm not smart. Louisiana. All right, let's try. Oop, it was Virginia. Well, we are dumb. And by we, I say me, because that was my fault. Oh, fuck. Okay. This looks like Central America, I'm gonna say. Oh. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, shit. I mean, shout out to all the people that don't have uteruses. What's that like? That must be nice. Where's our little Espanol little fucking person? Where's our little multilingual? Where's our little multilingual person? I don't know. You're looking? Okay, cool. No idea though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think at this point we're going to have to find a URL or something to narrow it down. Oops, shops. Oh, it says Colombia. It says Colombia. We're in Colombia. We are in Colombia. Where in Colombia? I do not know, but we are in Colombia. Oh, hello, Jessica Von Dark. Not much is cracking. My uterus is probably cracking. That's what it feels like. It feels like it is, is gonna open a vortex to another dimension is currently trying to open in my womb. Time space is being fractured. Dude, I don't know. Oof. Ooh, what are these people doing? They're up to no good, I can tell. Look, you know what? I don't care. We're near mountains, okay? We're near mountains. There's lots of mountains here, though. I'm gonna go here. This looks like the UK. This looks like the UK. Old Rectory Green. Ooh. Oh, wait. We're in a place called Floodberry. Wow, that sounds nice. That sounds like a nice town. Hi, I live in Floodberry. Wow. Poor Floodberry. I'm sorry, people of Floodberry. It does look quite picturesque, I will say. You can't tell if it sounds like a fart or like balls. Kind of both. Kind of both. Can balls have like a queefing type situation? Like if you put like your balls together and like make them fart? If you like you had really sweaty balls and you like rub the nutsack together, could you make it like... I'd plant your berries if you catch my drift. Yeah. No, they'd just hurt. Look, I don't own balls, okay? I'm just, you know, just speculating. Whoa, whoa. I think I broke my own brain. Help me. Jubilee Bridge, River Avon. Avon. That sounds like something. That sounds like something. That sounds like something I say. It's through London. Ooh. I thought the Thames was through London. I'm so confused. I'm so dumb. Help me. Watford? Would you like to go to Watford? What? Well. I think we're in Italy. Maybe. I actually have nothing. Oh, signs. Albergo. Hello, my name is Albergo. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Oof. Ow. Well, if this is Italy, I feel like it's going to be near the Austrian border, right? Because this is like giving very... Does anyone know where any of these places are? Panita? Italy. See if we can find... These are just civic places. I know that. I know it means municipal. I'm not dumb. But we did have a place name. All right, well, that was completely wrong. Like, I do recognize Latin-based words that, like, we have a common root word within. Like, I might be dumb, but I'm not, like, completely dumb. Fuck me dead. Interesting. Interesting. Oop. I see words. Spain? It could be Spain. I think we're going to have to get a URL to differentiate between places. Because it could be Central or South America also. Kind of is hard to tell. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. My uterus. Border of France and Spain. Okay. Yeah. Nope. It was Brazil. I thought it was South America, or Central America, but oh well. We weren't on a high country streak. Oh, it's fine, dude. It's fine, dude. It's fine. It's not your fault. It happens. It happens. I got Peru and Spain mixed up the other day because they looked like heaps similar, so. All right, I think we're in Indonesia. Indonesia 2-1 Malaysia. Are we in Malaysia or Indonesia? Help me. Oh, place names. This feels like it might be Malaysia, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like Nasi Goreng is going to be more Malaysian, right? Could be wrong, though, because they have it in both countries. Indonesia? Malaysia is way nicer. Okay. Oof. Tummy time. Mm. Nazi Lemak, that's the one I was thinking of. Look, my uterus is killing me, guys. I'm doing my fucking best. Mm. Mm. Specsavers. I can go there to get my new eyes that I really badly need. Sweden? Probably. Fuck. Ow. Sorry, guys. My fucking uterus is trying to escape my fucking back for some reason. I'm gonna look in Sweden. Fuck my life. Denmark. We're in Denmark. Okay. Who knows where? Denmark. Over here. Alright, well, wrong. Go to mosque. India, more than likely. Oof. Indonesia. All right, well, fuck my life. I don't fucking know. Are we? Uh-uh. I thought that for a second, but I don't think it is. Look at the signs. It's definitely not Australia. I just saw an American post office as well. United States. We can get a look at the post office. That's going to help us heaps. It's not going to let us, is it? Fuck you. But the railway crossing was giving like Victoria for a second. I definitely saw what you saw for a second as well. And then everything else was not looking like Australia. Ah, fuck my life. Baldwin, Ocala. Do we know where any of those places are? No, nobody knows. You've been there? Have you really? Tell us where it is. Sorry for the weird fucking guttural noises in the microphone. Look, I'm managing the pain pretty well, but occasionally, like, I feel like I'm being punched in the gut or in the back. I feel like somebody has a cricket bat and they're just fucking hitting my back, and it's not fun. So why are you making noises, Nori? You don't have a uterus. I had it removed by the doctor, remember? Remember, the doctor took your uterus, Nori. It's gone. You don't have a right. You don't have a right to make noise. This is my time. Yeah, you don't have a uterus. It's gone. It's in the bin at the vet's. That's it. Gone. Because you're too silly to have babies. You can't be trusted. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville's in Florida and Savannah's in Georgia. I know that. So we're going to be looking like the border of Florida and Georgia, right? That makes sense. Oh, hello, Havasad. Public ham radio field day. That sounds like a bitching day out, man. That sounds like a sick way to spend an arvo. Nori, you need to calm down, baby. Why are you yelling? This looks Aussie. Yeah, it looks like the least Aussie place I've ever seen in my life. Oof. Fucking hell, what is it with my fucking uterus? Can you stop? At this point, I'm fucking praying for menopause. Jesus Christ. Somewhere in America. I don't have the patience, dude. I don't have the patience for this today. Just tell me where I am, please, for the love of God. You know what? I'm going to play Food Guesser. I can't. I'm too cranky. My uterus hurts. My boobs hurt. My heart hurts probably. I don't know. I'm not in the mood. I've had enough. You made me too mad. Rage quitting. Food Guesser is good for the uterus. That's what I hear. Oh, we need hyperbovian. Red wine, lemon, soda, ice, lemon slice, orange slice, and vermouth. This dish is a refreshing... This dish is a refreshing beverage made by mixing red wine with a sparkling lemon soda or lemonade served over ice. It often features slices of lemon or orange for added zest, known for its light, fruity taste and low alcohol content. This drink is especially popular in warm weather and is a favorite at outdoor gatherings. It's Spanish. Okay. Tomatoes, onions, cilantro, olive oil, salt, pepper, vinegar, chili peppers, parsley, and lemon juice. This dish features a refreshing combination of fresh tomatoes and onions, typically sliced and seasoned with a simple dressing of olive oil, vinegar, salt, and pepper, often garnished with cilantro or parsley. It's a vibrant and flavorful salad that highlights the natural taste of its ingredients. The juicy tomatoes and crisp onions make it a perfect accompaniment to grilled meats or a light meal of its own. I don't know, it feels like it could be Spanish. It could be anywhere, yeah, it could be. Anywhere people eat food. Yeah, pretty much. Should I just try Spain's as a starting point? Ice cold. Well, I fucked up, didn't I? Where does it want us to go? Probably South America. If it was Italy, it wouldn't say ice cold for Spain. It's saying ice cold for Spain. It's probably South America. It's probably like Argentina or somewhere like that. Let's try Argentina. It's always freaking Argentina, man. Maybe Mexico. Yeah, but it's... I'm gonna try Argentina. It borders Argentina. Ensalada chilena. Does that mean it's Chile? Does Chile? Do you say Chile or Chile? I don't know. Does that border... Does it mean Chilean salad? Tell me, please. I need to know. Oof. Ow. Let's try. Ooh. Good guess. This looks Turkish. Green tea, fresh mint leaves, sugar water, orange blossom water, lemon verbena. Verbena. Although this could literally be anywhere. Green tea, fresh mint leaves, sugar, water, orange blossom, water, lemon verbena. I already read that. This dish is a refreshing blend of green tea and fresh mint leaves, sweetened with sugar, and traditionally served in a small glass. The brewing process involved multiple steepings. I'm gonna try turkey. Turkey is warm. You're blind? You thought it was wearing a little... Why is it brown? All the ingredients are green? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It's wearing a cowboy hat. It is. The little serviette or whatever's in there, the little piece of paper towel makes it look like, yeah, it makes it look like it's like the brim of the hat. It does look like it's wearing a little cowboy hat. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. Sorry guys, pain's making me go a bit loopy. It's making me go a little bit silly. Oh, my boobies are jiggling. You think my camera needs resetting? I'm actually just spinning around on my chair because my stomach really hurts. I don't think it's the camera. I think it's me. I think it's me doing weird things when I'm in pain. And it's Tunisia. Could be Tunisia. Because I was thinking it looks Iranian or it looks Turkish, but it definitely could be Moroccan or Tunisian or something like that. We need to get Hyperborean to look at the compass because I don't even know how to read this compass. It confuses me. It could be any of North Africa. Let's try Tunisia. Why not? It's probably going to be a multi-country thing anyway. Because it seems like something that would be... Yeah, Western Sahara, Morocco, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, and Algeria. So we could have chosen. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end the stream because I'm on the verge of, like, crying. And I don't want to cry on stream because my fucking uterus hurts. So I'm going to go lie on my electric blankie. Yeah, sorry. It's just one of those days. I gotta go. I don't got no heat pad, but I do have an electric blankie. So gonna go. Be safe, don't die. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will just bleed for like 8 or 9 days and not even die. You know, just suffer to survive, to live another month, to suffer again. And on and on and on it goes until I get pregnant and my body stops punishing me. Did you know, because I have lupus, when I get pregnant and my because when you're a woman, your immune system has to like turn itself down so that your body doesn't like reject the fetus, right? Because it's like essentially like your body would recognize it as a parasite that's like trying to invade your body. So your immune system would attack the baby. So when I get pregnant, number one, I won't have to have my period for 9 months, which will be sick. And also my lupus will go into remission. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's going to be great. Who wants to knock me up? Send applications. All right. I'm going to go because I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't even know what I'm saying. See you next time. Bye.